Hello guys, today I'm gonna just talk about how Genshin, after playing 1 month of Genshin Impact, this is one of the most boring and repetitive games I've ever played in my entire life. You might say, you're barely AR-33, bro, that's not a high rank. I don't care if the only way to criticize the game is to be AR-100. I'm gonna criticize it now. I'm saying, oh, you need to play at least a year of it, bro. You need to play along like 7 months so that you can get the full experience. No, I don't care. I'm not gonna play more of this boring ass game just so that I can get to the good part, bro. Get to the good part, and then you can drop the game, bro. Where's the good part? Where's the good part? Let's just start off from the beginning. Let's just start off with story quests. Story quests are one of the most boring parts of the entire game. They are all the same. They make you walk from this place to that place, and then you talk for a little bit, and then they say, go defeat the enemy. You defeat the enemy, then you go back to the guy and says, defeat more enemy. Or then you defeat the enemy, and then you go back and say, collect 3 of this item. You collect 3 of that item, then he says, okay, now meet me here again in 2 hours or some shit like that. You meet them again, and then they're like, okay, now do this boring domain. Like, holy fuck, dude. And then some of them just be so boring. Like, okay, now talk to this guy for like 30 years, and you win. And then some story quests get me like excited. Like the first Inazuma quest where it's like, oh, you have to make them like reveal the secrets or whatever. And then like it doesn't even let you pick. You can literally spam click on that part with the guy that's selling the crystals for the crystal marrow. He's like, I'm not gonna give you anything. And then the freaking other guy's like, you have to pull on these heartstrings or whatever. And then they're like, oh, this is interesting. I actually have to try it. I have to actually do something. And then no, you don't have to do anything. You can just spam A or spam X, and then you win. They're so boring. Like these quests, like you can skip. You can like just spam X, and you don't worry about it. Cause all you do is fight at Moshit. There's no like hard thinking in this game. I'm saying, well, why do you want hard thinking in this game? It's a boring ass game, bro. Well, I don't really want hard thinking. I don't want to be like using my mind to like fucking do shit. But it's like, what's the point of these story quests? You should just like take off the exposition. Put a button that says, do you want to do the exposition? No, I don't. Do you want to read what these losers are saying? No, I don't. I just want to fight enemies. That's what people play Genshin Impact for, right? It's to fight the enemies. And then, like, even fighting the enemies is, like, the most stupid thing of all time. Like, the fact that, like, that's just, like, the fucking gacha system is one of the, like, I hate people who defend the gacha are the losers. Who just have too much money on their hands. Like, I'm sorry if you're a gacha player, but you just have too much time on your hands. Not too much time, too much money on your hands. Like, how you can spend that much money on a game that doesn't like you, that doesn't appreciate what you're doing. It's like, what's the point of that? It's just mind-boggling. And then you have to pay like $100 to get nothing. You could either get the best roll of your life by not paying, or you get a trash roll by paying your entire loan, your entire fucking rent of the month. Let me just spend $1,000 grand. Like, you just have too much money if you spend more than $10 on a gacha game, bro. And I don't mean like in your lifetime, I mean in a month. If you spend $100 in a gacha game in 1 week or month, you have too much money and you need to get rid of it. I mean, you are getting rid of it, but this is mostly talking about the player base, but the gacha system is just so stupid. Like, why would you do this? Like, how? I was like, oh, like I always see the fucking argument was like, oh, game wants to make money. Oh, that's bad. No. This is not just making money. It's not like an indie developer making a little income because they're, they don't have much money. This is a whole ass AAA studio almost making so much money. You think they're not making money? It's like obviously they're making, like, obviously they want money. But the amount of money that they fucking want. It's like if I said, "Oh, I'm gonna sell my Wii U for $600." It's like that's just overcharging for nothing. Like if it was $1, it's like $3 for one wish. If it was $1 for one wish, I would be fine with it. Honestly, I wouldn't really mind as much. But it's like $3 for a one wish. Why? And then it's like it just doesn't make any sense to me. And the people who defend this shitty ass gacha system are just like the biggest losers on earth. Oh my god, company wants to make money. Like, you're kind of stupid, aren't you? There's a difference between wanting money and just being greedy and being fucking money hungry. Like, I could say, oh, I just want money, bro. I just want to, like, feed my family. And then at the same time, I'm, like, charging people, like, $10 just to enter the park, even though it's fucking free. It's just, like, it's, like, there's a big difference between wanting money and being money hungry. People just don't seem to realize that. I don't, like, if it was, like, some sort of indie studio, like some sort of indie studio that's like struggling or whatever, I wouldn't really mind. But they a whole big ass studio. I'm not gonna give any money to China. Like, first of all, yeah, you're just giving your fucking data away and everything. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the game. The game is so fucking boring. The combat is so lame. It's just press fucking circle and R2 once in a while. There's no skill involved. Like, I'm saying, oh, you still lose, bro. You suck. Like, I guess. I mean, like, I guess there is some times where you have to use your mind. But it's just like Pokemon. You don't use your mind for, like, the entirety of the game. Then there's that one fight where you need all of your brain power. But guess what? Because you weren't using your brain power for the other 99%. You're not ready. Like, if you're gonna have, like, oh, you have to, like, use your mind. You should do that for the entire game. Like, you should, like, because you're just going on no brain mode the entire game. Then all of a sudden there's a fight you need your brain for. It just throws you off your game. But, that's not really what we're talking about. The game is boring. The fan base is just bad. Inazuma sucks. I'm just gonna say that right now. People are talking about, oh my god, Inazuma's beautiful. Inazuma's the best place of all time. Inazuma's like my life, home place. Oh my, like my life. My entire life is Inazuma. Like, Inazuma is so boring. People were like talking about, bro, get back to Genshin, bro. They added Inazuma and Inazuma's lit, bro. Inazuma sucks. There's nothing fun about Inazuma. It's just fucking Liyue again. Fucking Liyue Mondstadt again. In the sense that the story quests are boring again. There's nothing fun about it. Oh, bro, but it's cooler because it's smaller. Like, oh, wow. They give us less content. Let's fucking go! Let's fucking go, bro! I'm saying, like, to be honest, I do like, one thing I like is that the content is free. Unlike in Destiny 2. Destiny 2 is like if Genshin Impact forced you to pay to go to Inazuma. Like, why would you do that? Like, I that's the one thing I respect about Genshin Impact, but, it's still kind of bad. I don't like these type of games in general, man. These games where you have to grind for hours for nothing. I don't understand how people can grind hours of their life for nothing. How about you grind for some money in real life? How about you do that instead of being a fucking loser on the internet, grinding for a weapon that sucks dick after 1 week? That's just my opinion, man. I think I just don't like this genre of video games in general, man. This Genshin Impact, the only reason I get on nowadays is, to, like, do my commissions and do domains, and then I just dip. Because the game's boring as shit. There's nothing fun about it. The funnest part is when you leave the game and turn off your console to go do something more productive in your life. But anyway, this game sucks dick. Don't play it. One last thing I forgot to mention is the people who say that, oh, you should just explore, bro, and that will, like, make you, like, less bored. And Exploration is so fucking boring, dude. Like, I don't understand how people can like exploring. Like, I'm not gonna say, oh, you can't like exploring. You just can't. It's like illegal. But I'm just saying, it's like, how do you like it? How do you like it? Is what I'm trying to say. What's fun about like walking for 20 minutes, seeing absolutely nothing, not even an enemy, and then after 5 years you find a stupid chest? What does it give you? Nothing. It doesn't give you anything. Nothing of value, at least. You know what I'm saying? But bro, it's cause you need it for the 100% completion, bro. No one cares about the 100% completion of Genshin Impact. You cannot complete 100% the game unless you spend money. So who the fuck? And the game's just boring, man. I think I should just quit the game. But there's like nothing fun. Like even the side quests, the domains, everything's boring. So anyway, just don't play this game ever again.